test. Who's bright stripes and bright stars? What's up, boys? What's going on, man? This is just my 2 cents. I'm a little bit late, but I've been later before. I don't know how long this stream's going to be. Excuse me. But I did want to go live for a little bit. I may also go live for the weigh-ins tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure on that. I'm kind of on the fence about it, but I did get a wild hair. I did want to go live for just a little bit here. It's not going to be an incredibly long stream, but I want to talk about briefly what happened last week in the Mecca, and also just kind of preview this card coming up. And like I said, I may or may not do a weigh-in stream. But yeah, man, what's going on? What's going on? Got Brian in the building, Mecca 6, let's go. Yep. Shout out to the one and only Mr. Arkansas. The Mecca is ARC's competition. Most of the people that come through my channel are Mecca veterans, including myself. And yeah, man, I agree with ARC when he said that this is probably, so far, it's been the best season. I would say the overall buildup and the drama surrounding it, it's been par for the course and then some. Like, it's already week 1, some crazy shit's already happened, and I feel like it's just, with the cast of characters, I feel like it's set up for even, it's just gonna like avalanche into just a nutty season. Nick Alexander, like that new logo. Like that logo, Nick. Right? Sorry, dude. That's my best shitty Australian accent. What's up, Nick? You feeling good, man? You ready? Hey, man. The speaking of the fucking man of the hour, dude. So let's as I just alluded to, it's already been a crazy season, and the big takeaway from week 1 is something that I will put up on a banner now. Inspector Chav, aka Rush, is eliminated by way of Daddy Arc, giving way to a triple threat match to take Rush's spot, and it's between Mystic Mac, Slugger Sam, and yours truly, the man himself, Nick Alexander. So, man, yeah, that's the big storyline from week 1. Dude, I mean, this is the cool, crazy fucking thing about the Mecca. It's already 1 week into it, and this all happened organically. It's not like this was planned. Like, Rush pissed Arc off, Arc kicked him out of the Mecca, and then this was just created like on the fly. Through, a perfect storm of some monetary persuasion, perhaps, and a little luck, and just a little bit of just a little magic, pixie dust in the air or something. I don't know, man, but here we are. And that's the biggest storyline, man, the biggest takeaway. So Nick, Mac, and Slugger are going to compete in the 3-way. It's going to be like a separate game, I guess you might say, kind of like a gulag. And then the winner of that, I think, is going to go to team 1, and their points will be added to team 1. Now, I was looking at the teams, and if somebody can correct me on this, please do. But I put up the teams. Now I was looking at this from a previous stream, so this might not be completely up to date, but I was kind of just going off of memory, off of what happened. But these are the teams that I remember. Right? So our team is Cabbage, Mo, Touch, Cardone, Saint Drunken, Bro Picks, Alex, and yeah, boy. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's right because, and I couldn't put like, I mean, when when week one had originally ended, like I'm pretty sure Trapini was switched to team one. Like Zach saved Trapini and sent Slugger to our elimination. So it was between me, Mac, and Slugger. I survived fucking somehow, and Mac and Slugger unfortunately were eliminated originally. But then this shit happened. Rush got eliminated, so it unbalanced the teams. But what I'm looking at is like, and somebody tell me, like, I can't remember exactly what happened, but it's looking like the teams might still be unbalanced because, like, okay, and I might have the numbers wrong, I might have the math wrong, and I might have just forgotten something. So just correct me if y'all can. So it's Cabbage, Mo, Touch, Cardone, Drunken, Justin, Alex, and me. That's. Am I missing somebody? Am I just a fucking retard? I mean, I kind of am. So why the fuck does it say that? What's up, General? Oh, so he's back in. Is he, or are you just fucking with me? I know you and Drunken are some jokesters, man. And you like to have a bit of fun. So are you yanking your boy's chain, or is this true? And if so, how is this now working? So I can correct this. But dude, hey, I like that logo, Nick. That shit's tight. That shit's pimp tight. The general's in the fucking chat. What's up? What's up, General? How are you? Everybody feeling good, man? You fucking boys ready for this? Y'all ready for action? Got your picks ready? Got your Tapology shit locked in? I know I do. Okay, cool. Because dude, I fucking passed out before the end of that stream. I got to go back and look at it. So Rush. Now is he was on team one, right? So if he's back in and they're still doing the three-way, is it the three-way for our team now for team two? And the winner is on team two and points go to team two? Is that how it works? If someone could enlighten me. Fuck yeah, should have known. Alex, did Jack do your logo too? I'll tell you what, man. Old Jackie Boy's doing he's getting pretty good with those logos, man. Shout out to Jack Attack. Yeah, man. Jack did my logo. The one that I have on my Twitter. I forget what they call that. I guess it's the profile picture. Right? Because the header is what's up top. Like the backdrop shit, that's the header. And then yeah, I think Jack did my profile, what I use for my profile picture on Twitter. Yeah. So that's what you see in the group chats and shit. Yeah, so I mean that's okay. Okay, so if Rush is back on team one, that's what it has to be, right? Because y'all are still doing the three-way, right? That's still live. That's still active. I just want to get the shit right so I can. If I'm gonna do a Mecca discussion, I at least want to have the information correct. Let's see. All right. Edit this. Sorry, I'm just writing this here. And you can tell me if it's right or not. Anybody that knows, man, don't be shy now. I won't hurt you. Unless you fucking piss me off, it's fine. Okay, cool. So yeah, I mean, I think did that not fucking? It didn't even say right. You fucking idiot. All right, here we go. Here we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, I guess Rush is back, and if Ark said he's still going to do triple threat, it's got to be for like, yeah. So how's that going to work? Like, if it's for, I got to go back and watch that shit, man, before I talk too much on it, because I don't want to say any even more shit. Can't seem to adjust to the chat live picture. What do you mean by that, homie? What's up, Noah? What's up, dude? So yeah, Noah, do you remember? Were you at the? Let me fuck, where's my? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab my earbuds. I'm gonna go listen to the very end of that stream while we're just sitting here talking about it. And I'll just go ahead and put up. Um, yeah, sorry, my voice is still fucked up. Put up the how I did last week because I got to eat some crow from 271. I didn't do too bad, but man, I'm telling you, dude, it's a perfect example of you having to be at the top of your game to do well in the Mecca. Okay, Noah says, yeah, a lot happened. I think the final verdict is Rush stays 3 and fight for your life, and I think 3 going home is. Hey, Noah, so is the person that stays going to team 2 like the person between Nick and Slugger and Mac? Like the winner stays on team 2 and points go to us. I think it would have to be right because there's only 8 of us left. Because it was 10 on 10, 2 were eliminated supposedly originally. Rush got kicked out, got put back in. Right. So, or what was Art going to do it like 10 on 8 still? Or I don't know, man. Or 10 on 9. I don't fucking know, dude. I have no idea. Oh, well, if it's new, it might take a day or two on YouTube. Sometimes that shit takes a minute. Like sometimes what it'll do is like you'll see it and then it'll disappear and it'll do that for like a day and then it'll just kick in and it'll stay that way. Yeah, so that's yeah, that's why I put I guess that's why I put question marks over there because like I don't know. I don't know. So yeah, anybody that knows, man, don't be scared to speak up unless I have you blocked. In which case, fuck yourself. No, but yeah, man. So I guess let's kind of just leave that a mystery, you know? Just be another twist. It really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. I mean, that shouldn't be. I'm just bringing it up for a talking point because it was the main headline out of week one. But that's what it is. Like, Rush is back in. This is it's the chaotic nature of the Mecca, man. You have to adjust on the fly. So I have my picks locked in for this week. Locked in picks, methods, rounds, all that shit. I'm ready to go, dude. Your boy's not usually one that changes picks based on the weigh-ins. Sometimes it burns me. A lot of time it doesn't. A lot of the time because a lot of the times me switching because of the weigh-ins fucking burns me. But yeah, my point is I don't anticipate switching any picks. But yeah, my shit's locked in, man. I'm ready to go. Did my tape study, going with my gut instinct on a lot of these. I feel pretty damn good. Feel pretty damn good. Um, Jackie boy. Jack, dude, you're killing it with the logos, man. Gotta give you a shout out, dude. That fucking honeybee, dude. The honeybee with the little dollar sign. That's hilarious, man. I like that shit. So Jack did that one. He did this one. Did you do Alex's too? Did he say that? Yeah, he did my shit too. Oh, hey, what's up? Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally Russian bot. Scroats my goats, dude. Frig up out of here. What was I saying? Before I was so rudely Russian bot interrupted. Um, yeah, man. Jack's been killing it with the logos. That shit's tight, man. Nice. It's so easy, but you've been doing it like you like mastered it now. Right? All of a sudden, Jack banging them out. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I got one of the I got yeah, dude, I got a man, it's been a little while now, Jack. That logo that you made me. I've been using that thing for a minute, like I want to say almost a year or so, maybe close to it, at least 6 months. But anyway, man, yeah, I don't know how it's gonna go down with the scores and stuff, but my focus has been on my picks and they're locked in, so it's just up to the fucking MMA gods now, dude. I feel good about my picks. The ones I was hesitant about, I went back and watched tape and, you know, asked myself the right questions and yeah, feel good. I mean, I won't. I mean, if Jack wants to make me one, man, he's already made me one. It's pretty damn good. My dude, I had tasked the old lady with making me one, but dude, she is so fucking busy with work, man. Like, she got a promotion not too long ago, and it's just been the workload has been fucking retarded. So yeah, I can't really like press her for something like that because I want what I wanted to do was like have like a Mando helmet with a bunch of cool shit on it, a bunch of like cool custom shit kind of thing. But I didn't know how it was going to work logistically. Like if people would be able to see it on there, you know, it would have to be like really zoomed in. But I don't know, man. I've had a couple ideas for like, dude, I had fucking like, and I still do ideas for my channel, but that's another story for another time, man. Just like I wanted to do a layout and intro music. I actually do have intro music. Jack's heard it. I think I can't remember if I let anybody else hear it. I know Jack's heard it. But yeah, I wanted to do like set an intro to that music and a bunch of stuff, man. And I'm still planning on doing that, but yeah. Yeah, dude. So let me I don't know if I'm still gonna yeah, I think we'll just I'll when this stream's over, I'll go back and watch or listen to Ark's last stream and see if I can discover what the scenario is going to be. But for me personally, I'm just looking to get that fucking higher power, dude. Looking to get Highlander, and I feel like I could, man. I'm feeling pretty damn good about these picks. Better than I was last week's, for sure. There are a couple. So I'm going to preview this fight card because they kind of go hand in hand, man. The Mecca is inherently a UFC prediction based event. So let me put this banner up. Sorry, man. I didn't get much sleep last night. I'm kind of fucking tired and stony, and yeah, it's kind of out there, man. I feel fucking out there right now. Fuck yeah. I mean, Jack, if you just want to make me one, I won't argue with you. Nick says his picks are locked in too. That's what's up. Jack made me one. Might need an update since Spike, Diego, and Tony. Is that the one on Twitter? Because if it's the one on Twitter, like I was saying, like to Alex, like it takes a little bit on YouTube for the logo to pop up, but I think it should. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. I really do. I'll tell her as well. Yeah, she worked hard for that bitch. Still, she should be making way more. Like, she's not complaining, and neither am I. Trust me. But for what she's doing, she should be making way more. But you know, I can't complain, man. I have a nice life. I'm very happy with my life. You're gonna pick Landwehr next time, then he's gonna get the axe too. Don't you fucking say that, Jay. If you're talking to me, don't you? Oh, are you talking to Noah? He just got a new contract, at least 3 more. You're talking about Nate the Train. God, he is a fucking bobo. He is a bobo if I've ever heard one, Bo. All right, man. So I feel like there's a banner that should be up right now, dude. Yes, okay. Let me bust this out real quick, man. All right. Jesus Christ. All right, there we go. All right, man. That's what I got wrong. I did decent, man, but 9-5 don't cut it, dude. It's definitely not going to get you higher power or a Highlander or any of that shit. Like, that's 9-5 is towards the bottom of it's below average, man. And it's not always the record of the picks. It's with Tapology, it's the scoring system. It's about nailing the methods, getting the outcome of the fight as close as you can to accurate. That's why it comprehensively or whatever, it is the best scoring system because it's the closest that you can get to yeah, if you get the methods right, like I don't know if I agree. I think I agree with how they have the scoring set up. Like it should be worth more because that's harder to predict than just who's going to win the fight. It's not saying it's easy, but it's easier than getting like the round or how it's going to actually happen. Sometimes it's pretty obvious. But man, a couple things I was wondering about this card. And what I've been wondering about some of these cards is like the ref, man, because depending on who the ref is, some of these fights that like some of these refs would be stopping them. Some refs just let them go. Sometimes that can be a factor. I don't know if there's any way to know who's going to be reffing beforehand. I don't know if there is, but I don't know. So yeah, I went 9-5. Whatever. Like as far as my pick record, I really don't give a shit about that right now. Like it's Mecca or nothing. Like if it's not keeping me out of elimination, it's not fucking good enough. And I don't know if it was like maybe the stream before last that Ark did. I told him and everybody else, everyone that was on the panel, everyone that was in the fucking chat, that like, yeah, I've gotten 5th place a couple times, but that's not good enough. I want to win the motherfucker. I mean, I think that's the most captain obvious thing you can say, but no, man, I want to fucking win this shit. This is my 6th season in it. I mean, I love the Mecca, dude. I love being a part of it. I love hyping it up and all that shit. But I want to win this motherfucker. I put my money in for the record. So I'm in it, man. I anteed up. I'm fully invested. Had a shitty fucking week last week. Mecca related. I scored like 555, dude. I didn't get any of them. I got like a couple of decisions right. I think I got 3 decisions right. 1 dog out of 3. So I don't know, man. Like I'm not going to say who I picked on this one, but I did want to preview the fight card a little bit. But you see scrolling across the bottom how I did. Those are the ones I got wrong. The first one, Maxim Grishin, that Knight was a shitty pick. Like that's one of those where me being stubborn, like and like sticking to my guns, it cost me because you really do have to look at each fight individually and not make generalizations like, oh well, I'm not gonna ever switch my pick away. And it's like, with something like this, it's a situation where Knight's not that high level to where, yeah, the weight miss will affect him in a fight where it's close. And yeah, man. Grishin clearly won the fight. I was kicking myself for that one. It was a stupid fucking pick. So yeah, eating this crow for Maxim Grishin. I'll eat some more crow for Douglas de Silva de Andrade de Silva. Like that, he has 25 names, but that guy, man, I'll tell you what. I'm trying to remember exactly how. I think that was the one that really went back and forth. Morozov and haven't been thinking about too much about 271. I kind of put it behind me, but I think didn't Morozov like drop him in the first round or something? He dropped him, like had him in trouble, and then Silva came back and hurt him, and I know he choked him, but yeah, he hurt him on the feet, kept rocking him on the feet, and yeah, man, I think that's what happened. Now that I'm racking my brain, see what you guys are saying. Comments. Toy. Chewy with toy. Yeah, it's true, man. Ain't the Mecca grand. Is that you, Cardone? Yeah, man, it is. I I thought so. What's up, Cardone? You ready, bro? You got your picks locked in? Fuck yeah, dude. Mecca was your Valentine. Nice, dude. You smashed it. Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? Are you serious? Unity. You were cold as ice. Fuck was I saying? Yeah, okay. So Silodondra choked Morzov. Man, this was another stupid pick. I probably still would have picked Morzov, but like Hernandez and Knight were dumb picks. I probably still would have made the others, but it's like I should have known on those. Moicano is just a class above. Like, just should have known. Just dumb pick. Now the other one, Cannoneer. Like, I probably still would have picked Brunson because like he fucking like if he had another 30 seconds, he probably would have gotten the choke, dude. Fucking dropped him, almost clubbed and subbed him, man. Real shit. Just didn't work out. Didn't work out. That was a tough one, man. That one, that pretty much put me on the chopping block. I figured that was going to be the one. I mean, you can look at it and say that a couple other fights were the difference makers, but I'm just going to go with that one for the narrative, and yeah, it just sounds better. So, yeah, I feel like that was the one that fucked me, but it was tough, man. That was a good fight. You know, Brunson is just Jenny. But he is getting knocked out by like really good strikers or guys that are really, you know, a little bit of both, like Cannoneer, powerful and good strikers. So yeah, Crow on that one. You know, it is what it is, man. It was a tough one, but I got to choke it down. Fucking sucked. And lastly, yeah, Toy. Now, there's been a lot of controversy about the finish in that fight. Like, the elbow, was he out? I'll tell you what I think about it. I just still kind of feel this way. I don't think Lewis took a dive. I'll just go ahead and say that. I don't think Lewis took a dive, but I do think that he quit. Does that make sense? Like, he didn't like fake it, but it's what Derek Lewis does in all of his losses. Like, when it's not going, and I said this before, like, that's why I thought this fight was really fucking close, because Lewis is a terrible nail. I remember saying that like 3 or 4 times leading up to this. He's a terrible fucking nail. When it's not going this way, he looks for he looks for the back door, the trap door, whatever you want to say. He looks for the opportunity to pack it in. That elbow was it, because he was hurt by the jab. He got hurt by, I think it was like a right hand or something, like right before they clinched up. And then, yeah, I mean, he got knocked, he got stopped for sure. But he was not knocked out. People was, oh, dude, he knocked him out cold. And people were saying, well, people are saying it looked weird. And the reason it looks a little weird is because he like caught himself with his right hand and then like immediately, he was not out cold. Let's get that out of the way right now. It does not mean he was not stopped or knocked out, but it was he was not knocked out cold. It was not a KO, because he caught himself with his right hand and then he immediately like flipped to his back, was putting his like hands on the top of his head. Like, he got stopped, man. He definitely got stopped. Like, Ty, you can say like Ty knocked him out, but it was not like an unconscious knockout. That's what I want to say. I know I'm splitting hairs here, Donnie, but that's my take on it. people were really getting into it in Twitter, on Twitter over that, this past week. But that's my take on it. I'll say that to anybody. Nobody's pushing me off that square. I've been saying that about Derek Lewis as long as I've been on YouTube talking about this shit. The guy he's a little chinny for heavyweight, and he's a really bad nail. He's a incredibly devastating hammer, like one of the fucking deadliest hammers there is. But dude, when it doesn't go his way, he's gonna look for the way out. And that was just another example, man. Like, it was similar to the Gone knockout. It's similar like to other knockouts. So like, he just folds up. I don't know any way else to put it. But yeah, he didn't take a dive. He got stopped, but he was not knocked out cold. Like, that's why I think that's why it looked, because that's because, oh, he's out cold. Like, nah, man, that was your classic, like, Lewis, like, fuck, he just hurt me really bad. That's it. I'm done. And he just like flopped to his back and was just like, that's it. That's it. Just wave it off. Like, but he didn't take a dive. Like, he didn't do it. Like, nah, he didn't take a dive. He got stopped. Like, Ty fucked him up, knocked him out. But yeah. Anyways, that's what I want to say about that. Right. Exactly. That's what it is. That's exactly. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, it was a tough pick. Yeah, a lot of people did. Except my stupid ass. Yep, it's true. Yeah, he got stopped, man. I'm not saying like, yeah, like an elbow from Tai Tuivasa is gonna fuck you up. It would knock me out cold for sure. But like, nah, man, that looks very similar to a lot of other Derek Lewis stoppages. That's all. No, he didn't take a dive. He got knocked the fuck out like he did against Gone and JDS, and like, I mean, Matt Mitrione knocked him out very, very badly. Kind of looks similar to the Sean Jordan knock. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's just, that's how Lewis goes. It's really like he just packs it right up, man. Like a fucking like uh one of those fucking like roaming evangelists when it's time to fucking skip to the next town. Yeah, that was I don't know, bad example, but anyway, I had to pick Lewis. Yeah, I mean, I went on Ty. Fuck no. Great hammer. I mean, that's it, man. Yeah, I mean, it's tough because of how he looked against Dawkins. I mean, and that's how I got suckered into it. He looked really good against Dawkins. If he hadn't beat Chris Dawkins, I probably would have picked Ty. Originally I was on Lewis. That was my knee jerk. It's like, man, I don't know. Like, he's probably gonna knock Ty out, right? And then I was like, there were several people on Ty. Jack was on Ty. God, there was somebody else. Credit to anybody that was on Tuivasa. Uh, yeah, some. I mean, we all knew somebody was getting knocked out. I was just on the wrong side of it. Yep, for sure. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Title Tuivasa. Yeah, I mean, that's what it is. Yeah, he got stopped. He was hurt. I mean, the elbow hurt him very bad. He was hurt already. The elbow hurt him badly. It was like, he was just like, fuck me. That's it. That's it. I'm done. It was a that's it. I'm done. Like, he was going down. He's like, nope. I'm gonna barely stop myself. Like, fuck this. I'm at it. Like, this is it. But yeah. Yeah. He was ready to go. He was definitely ready to go. Yeah. I don't know, man. He's a character, dude. He's a hoot. What's up, pube head? Man, I can't even get my voice deep, man. My fucking had this fucking sinus infection for I don't know how long, man.
That's what's got to be, man. It's got to be a sinus infection. I'm not sick. I'm not like, I don't have a cold. I don't have any kind of like cold symptoms or flu symptoms or anything. It's just stuffy, like scratchy throat, fucking it just sucks. Headaches, all the markings of a sinus infection. Yeah, I mean, like anybody can get clipped by Lewis. Dude, I'm really shocked that Ty was able to eat all those fucking punches. When Lewis was like, when he like had when he like had him by one hand, like the ride or whatever, the wrestling ride, whatever the fuck they call that, and then was like teeing off against the fence. That was scary looking, man. I'm surprised he was able to like a lot. That would have just knocked a lot of people out cold. So credit to Tuivasa, man, for staying on his feet. Yeah, if you can survive the Lewis storm, man, he is primed to get put away. If you're a heavyweight with good striking, and yeah, Ty is obviously that, man. He's obviously like, I got to give Ty Tuivasa a lot of credit, dude. He is someone that I did not think after that. I always, after the JDS knockout loss, I was like, okay, I know what this guy's ceiling is. I always do that dumb shit, but I thought I knew what the guy's ceiling was. I knew that he would beat guys like Hardy and fighters like that, but for him to step up, beat Derek Lewis, even though Lewis is a bad nail, man, you have to like to be able to survive that hammer, dude. You have to be at least somewhat of a decent fighter. I think Tuivasa has improved a lot. So yeah, I was impressed with it. Impressed with his chin more than anything, man. Like it's not an easy thing to do. Like when Lewis decides that he is just like, I'm gonna fucking knock you out, like, whoo-wee, like that is some scary shit for real. So yeah, credit to Ty. Top bloke. I don't I think that he gets absolutely destroyed by Gon and Francis, but hey man, he's worked himself into a nice little title situation. Um but yeah, man, I'll be interested to see how that shakes out. 9 people in the building, man. That's tight. Shout out to y'all. Let's see what we got here. Lewis, 50-50 heavyweight banger. Dog seem like the move. Yeah. Find the weed affects the sinuses for me. Man, sometimes. Get some Manuka honey. That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting. Maybe I will. Maybe I will, Jack. Um, nah, man, I love honey. I need to get some fucking. I just need to get some local honey. It's about that time too, man. The cherries, some of the cherries. I saw some. I can't remember where I was, but I saw some buds starting to get up on those cherries. So they're usually some of the first trees to bloom. So I got to get out ahead of these fucking seasonal allergies, man. And considering how fucked up this weather is, it was 70 fucking degrees today in fucking February on the mid Atlantic. It's fucked up. But yeah, I need to get some of those. I need to get that local honey, which which should start to build up my immunity to the kind of pollen that will be fucking with my nose around here. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, so that was 271. That's about all I have to say about that. Went 9-5, and I was on the fucking chopping block, dude. Like, here we go, first week. You know, I got somewhat of a target on my back. Fuck, like, and I'm telling you, man, it was a little bit of luck because if it had been cabbage, dude, your boy would be gone. I'd be gone. But the patron saint, drunken boxing, blessed your boy with a stay of execution. He saved me. And then, dude, my team saved me after that, man. So big shout out to Team 2, and even bigger shout out to Drunken Boxing, because that's it, man. Like the higher power, that by definition, it supersedes the vote. Like you're literally at the mercy of the higher power. So yeah, shout out to Team 2, shout out to Drunken Boxing. But yeah, I feel good about Team 2 and our chances to win this week. I think we are going to win this week. So let me. Yes. Watching way too many movies and TV. Nice, dude. Snort some lines of honey. Get my nose completely clogged. Dude, I can't do concentrates. Like they fuck my throat up, but they crush my lungs. Like it makes my chest so fucking tight. I can't do like enough of my friends like have dabs, like do dabs and have rigs and shit. Like I can just like they'll just give me dabs when I see them. That's enough. It makes it like a little treat, man, and just like it crushes my tolerance too. Like nothing gets like if I'm doing like concentrate, like shatter and fucking sugar and all that shit. Like I tree won't get me stoned, and I can't have that, man. I like stroking the binger, and yeah, I just gotta have nugget. But I mean, yeah, the concentrate gets you crushed, but like, yeah, it makes my chest too tight, and yeah, I just have no tolerance. I don't have the fucking money for that. But yeah, man, if you can afford it, man, that's the way to go, dude. That's the wave of the future, man. That's where all the advances are being made. All that shit, the fucking concentrates, the distillates, and all that shit. Locally source that honey. Yep, you got to, man. That's what builds up. I mean, dude, when I was in Virginia, it was like, oh man, I think I told y'all this. Like my brother work where he works is on this I don't know if it might be a wildlife preserve. I know it's a conservation area. It's like a watershed. But I don't know if it's officially a wildlife preserve. It might be. But anyway, they do beekeeping there. And dude, he used to bring home like fucking jars of honey, dude. And they'd just be like, it'd be honey, but it would just be like a chunk of comb in there, and the honey would just be dripping off that motherfucker. Dude, you want to talk about getting a crazy fucking like sugar high, like natural sugar high, like where yeah. But yeah, dude, that should have my allergy, like, no allergy problems at all. But of course I was working outside a lot, so I just feel like I was more, I don't know, man. I've been inside a lot more since the fucking pandemic. And just like indoor allergies and yeah, just whatever. Enough about me, my fucking allergies. Yeah, for sure. For sure, man. Right off the cone. If it ain't raw, it ain't honey. Wouldn't you like to know, sir? Drunken for president. Team 1, fuck you. No, I'm just playing. Team 2. If it ain't about money, then it ain't about me. Okay, Cardone. No, I'm just kidding. Bought a rig, replaced a nail with a bowl, smooth as shit. Nice. Nice. Yeah, Shatter's really strong. Like all the fucking like the live rosin and the live resin and all this shit is like, man, that shit is really good, but it's fucking expensive, and it destroys me. It destroys my lungs. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Really? I mean, we have like I have a pen, like I have a G pen, and that's for like on the go. Like if I'm on vacation somewhere, like we're out somewhere, and just on the go token. Yeah. God, I wasn't fucking doing concentrate that far back. I think I started like I was making my own BHO in probably like 20 11, something like that. That's when I was like, got into like the, the hash oil and yeah, concentrate and fucking crumbled it. Um, fuck, what was I saying? Yeah, shit used to taste so nasty. Anyway, so fuck yeah, man. This fight card, dude. That's the way I usually go with it. If it ain't shatter, it don't matter. It don't matter. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, concentrate is like the cartridges for like at festivals or fucking on the go, like the beach or something. I mean, that's what I like to do. But I do just like taking I do just like taking my one hitter, man. I got a fucking quartz, like a glass quartz one hitter, and just grind up some tree. You know, just take a little batty booze on the beach. Looks like a cig. Anyway, UFC. I got some banners up, man. Getting distracted talking to you skeevy stoners. If that isn't the pot called the kettle black. Good, good, good. No, but where the fuck are we at, man? Okay. Let's talk about this shit, man. Let's talk about fucking week 2. We're gonna I'll take a little intermission at the hour mark. But let me just intro this week 2, man. Let me edit this one. Okay, so Trapani, Chav. Let's put this question marks. Just to fucking do it. Just to do it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, those are the teams. Ear, Jabroni Cage, Noah, Pubehead, Bab, Darth Maul, Bo, Zach Johnson, Trapani, the baddest Chav in London. And I guess so now that I know that Rush is back on team 1, I would only assume that the triple threat between Mac, Nick Alexander, and Slugger Sammy the winner of that will be transported to team 2 and will be added to our team total. Because if I'm not mistaken, that makes 10. Because team 1 didn't lose anybody. Trapani got switched for Slugger and now Rush is back, so that's 10. So yeah, I guess it'd be the averages. Is that what it is? So yeah, man, it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight this week. Yeah, it's a weird one. Yeah, I had one of those, man. It's pretty old though. It's an older one. It's an off-brand, but it was a good off-brand. It was like my buddy that like researches all that shit. He was like, dude, this is the best one that's like pretty cheap. I was like, okay. And when I was making my own BHO, I put that shit in there. It's so messy though to fuck with and keep that shit on your person. If it gets hot, like even in the wax paper, it'll still be a fucking mess. Like I just didn't like fucking with that shit. But nah, man, it is like if you have your own shit and it's I don't know how many dogs you on, Noah. betting wise, it's a good card to bet some dogs. Noah says 2. Yeah, so there's a couple. There are a couple fighters that started out as underdogs and are now favorites. Like they started out as slight underdogs, now they're slight favorites. So I might have 1 or 2 of those. Might. Alison's a live dog, yeah, for sure. That's a 50-50 fight to me, man. Okay, so now that that's been brought up, I do think that'll be a big one, man. And we can talk about that in a little more detail when I come back from this intermission. So that's going to be a big one. Buckley and Alison. Let me pull this card up. Like I said, my picks are locked in, man. I'm not going to give them away because obviously the Mecca is going on. I don't want any and there's a lot when the Mecca is going on, man. There's a lot of spies, man. There's a lot of birds, little birds that whisper to their teammates and stuff. So you got to be careful about disseminating too much information. There's a lot of spying, a lot of disinformation that goes on, So everyone's trying to get the edge. Everyone's trying to gather, they're trying to do recon. Some people don't care. Like Justin and other people, they'll put their picks out. I'm gonna play mine a little closer to the vest. I might give a couple picks away, but yeah, I'm definitely not gonna be. I think Noah said it. Like it's gonna come down to methods a lot this week and rounds. And so there's gonna be some tight scores, dude. And I think that it might look a little chalky on paper, but I do think some people are gonna because there's not too many like huge favorites or underdogs. Everyone's kind of a moderate favorite, it feels like, and there's some that are just like fucking pick'ems. But there are some big favorites. So yeah, Mario Batista and Jay Perrin. I think I wouldn't be surprised if some people are on Jay Perrin, but I think more people than not will be on Mario Batista. Pearson Rodriguez might be an interesting one. I know Justin, aka UFC Bro Picks, aka Johnny Bananas, aka Jonathan Bizzles, aka Jonathan Lit Picks, is going with Christian Rodriguez. I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 other people went with Christian Rodriguez. I really don't know, man. I think Pierce is one of the bigger favorites, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I can probably pull that up, but I'm just not going to right now. And Helliger Strader. I think that might not be split down the middle, but and Helliger is a pretty big favorite, man. And I don't know, man. Like he has more fights than Strader, but like I don't know, dude. On the feet, it's pretty fucking close. Like they both have knockout power, and Helliger has probably got the better cardio. They're both good grapplers too. Like they're both. I think and Helliger is known for his grappling a little bit more, but I think Strader, his grappling is maybe a little bit understated, or not. He wins most of his fights by knockout, but it's a smaller sample size as well, so take that into consideration. But I think that's a close one, man. For considering the line and how big of a favorite that Anheliger is on paper, that fight's really this fight. Like I've made my pick on it, and I feel pretty good about it. But it's one of those that on paper, it's pretty fucking close. Like I definitely watched tape on this fight too, and it was still tough. Like I thought that watching tape would help me make my decision, and it was just like I'm still in the same spot. Like I don't know, man. This is going to be a tough one. I feel like this will be maybe not 50-50, but I feel like it's going to be closer than some of the other ones, man. There's some where I wouldn't be surprised if there was like 3 or 4 fights where everyone was on the same fucking side. I would not be shocked at all. Yeah, but team won a lot. We didn't lose Slugger. Technically lost Slugger and Mac, but then Chav got fresh with the rabid dog, and Ark fucking booted him out of the Mecca. But apparently he's back, but he's still going to go through with a triple header. So yeah, or maybe I don't know. Maybe Slugger is. I don't know, man. But I got to go back and watch that shit before I start confirming shit. So yeah, man. But yeah, shout out to Mr. Arkansas, man. He put together another fucking banger ass season, and I think, like I said, I think this might be the best one yet. It's a little early to say that, but it's shaping up to be one of the more like intense, drama filled, like exciting Meccas. I'll say that. Yeah. Now, if if that got reversed, if Trapini's back on team 2 and Rush is back on team 1, then teams are even. But then, who's the winner of the triple threat gonna go to? For which, with whom? I don't know. Fell right in the middle of the pack. I know I must reach the top, though. Middle is for second fiddle. Yeep. Coming for your spots. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he bet Rodriguez as well. No laughing. Yep. Shit's far. I do too, man. There's oh yeah, making fun of bro bigs. Hey dude, I love this community too, man. Like it's funny. Like it was a very typical like if he wasn't that drunk, he probably wouldn't have been crying. Like I feel pretty confident in saying that, but it's still pretty funny, man. He took it in stride though, man. Like that dude, that's one thing about bro picks, man. Justin's a sport, dude. He's a bro. He's a sport. He can take a joke, and he knows how to laugh at himself, and that's a good quality to have. But yeah, it was very very entertaining. We'll have that one. We'll have that one for the ages, boys. But yeah, shout out to Bro Picks, man. He's one of my team 2 teammates. Rush apologized and kissed the ring. Baby Bro Picks. Rushed through a couple range finding jabs throughout and then got savagely mauled. Yep. Yeah, it's not wise, man. It's not wise to fuck with a rabid dog. You will definitely get your shit. You'll get your fucking head bitten off. Trapini's on team 2. He is absolute shit. Bro, he's on our team. Come on, right? Kiss the ring. Shout out to Rush for creating a Mecca opening for me. Yeah, man, he fucking opened up that little window for you to slide in the Mecca, man. United Divider says, welcome to the Mecca. He said, Crikey, thanks, mate. So I'm not, he's playing. It's a play-in, man. It's a play-in. No, Nick's pretty good, man. He beat me in the Mecca. What was it, man? Was it season 4? Yeah, Nick was the one that originally eliminated me in season 4. That was the crazy like multiple reset season. But yeah, Nick sent me to the gulag week 1. Got into the Mecca Mansion. Fuck me. So yeah, like Nick's good at this shit, man. Does well on tapology. Semantics. Just quibbling over semantics. Okay, boys, it is past the hour mark. I do need to take a piss. I'm gonna take a quick piss and toke break. We'll take 5 or so. Intermission. Smoke them if you got them. I shall return. I'll be back. Get it, dude, from Terminator, dude? All right, boys, I'm back in action. I appreciate all you gentlemen holding strong, just like I knew you would. The nugget tile selection this evening, gentlemen, is a finely ground blend of Chrome Slipper 99 and ice cream cake. And it is just fucking tickling my taint in a good way. It's fucking good, man. Yeah, man, my mind is in the right place. Now my body's in the right place. Let's get back to this shit, dude. We are in the Mecca, season 6, week 2. Dude, I am still kind of in shock that I'm still in this fucking competition. I was gonna say tournament, but no, last season was the tournament. But I'm shocked I'm still in this competition, man. Just fate, man. It was just fate. Yeah, shit's good. I've had it before, but this is a really good batch of it. Anything OG Kush based is my favorite. Just there's that feeling, man. There's something about that the OG Kush just like I don't know, man, just puts me in this like state of mind where just like everything's okay and like just this kind of like puts me in just like this smart ass like happy go lucky like stoner mood. I don't know, man. It's just like the classic puts me in the classic stoner mood. And yeah, like anything based off of that, like anything Girl Scout cookie, anything that has Girl Scout cookie, like ice cream cake, wedding cake, fucking. I mean, because I think ice cream cake is wedding cake and gelato, like all that shit, man. I love it. So yeah, it's that, and yeah, the Chrome Slipper 99 is pretty good too. I think that's obviously Cindy 99 and something else, Star Dog or something. But yeah, it's pretty fucking good too. All right. I was saying before took the break that I think that Anheliger and Strader will be. It could be a divider, man. I don't think it'll be split right down the middle, but it's a tough fight to pick, dude. Like Anheliger, I think is probably the more well-rounded, like maybe more skill, but I don't know, man. It's close. Strader's a pretty big dude, so we'll see. He definitely cracks. He definitely hits hard. They both have pretty good, like, I'd say Strader's the better boxer. Chad's probably the better kickboxer. I don't know. They both throw heavy low kicks. It's gonna be an interesting striking matchup, man. And they're both good grapplers, so we'll see. Peace, Noah. Have a good one, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it, dude. Later. Enjoy your meal, sir. Kumbaya, my lord. Probably. I think everybody drops Marcelo Rojo. And the ones that he wins, he comes back. See you later. Oh, Lord. Yeah, Lemon OG is awesome. Oh, yeah, man. Jungle Cake is awesome. Jungle Cake, Animal Mints. Kush Mints is fucking good, too. That's a recent one I've been liking. Fuck yeah, dude. It's, that anything with that lineage is usually right on time for your boy. All right. Next bout is Belbita and Glory DePala. See a lot of people on Belbita, man. A lot of people. I think that DePala's more live than she looks on paper. Belbita is really fucking hard to trust, especially on the mat. She gets good takedowns and she's like good offensively with her wrestling, but she puts herself in the worst fucking positions on the mat. Just like she hits the ground and the fight IQ just plummets through the fucking floor, dude. Like negative fight IQ. Literally and figuratively, just goes down. So she's live to get fucking armbarred and submitted from guard, like from in every fucking fight. It can happen against Glory DePaula too. I don't know, man. I made my pick on this one, but this is one of the ones where I'm really fucking sketched about it. Because I was going to tell you. I picked Glory DePaula. And I'm really thinking about switching it, but I don't know if I will, dude. I don't know if I will, man. Because I hate doing that. I hate switching. And I never do it because every time I've done it, I get fucking burned. Just like with fucking Mickey Gall and Jordan Williams. I was on Mickey Gall. I was like, nah, man, it's Mickey Gall. He's not going to win. Just like going off some fucking narrative, you know? So, I don't know. I'm just kidding, man. I picked Belbita. Nah, I'm just kidding. I picked DePaula. Which one did I actually pick? Psych, I'm not fucking telling y'all. But yeah, it's a close one, dude. I mean, I think that's another one. I don't know if it'll be right down the middle, but it's not just going to be all Belbita because this is a low-level women's MMA, and that's just like that is parity if there ever was any. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just way closer than any other scenario. Low-level women's MMA, dude. It's just like anything goes. Anything can happen. This is another fight, man. Skelly and Striegel. Like, I think skill for skill, I think Chaz Skelly is the better fighter. But I'm pretty sure this is Chaz Skelly's retirement fight. At least it's really sounding like it. Dude, the majority of the time, the retiring fighter does not win. That doesn't mean that Chaz Skelly is not going to win. But it just like, it's such a sketchy thing to hear if you're on Skelly or if you're betting Skelly, especially, which I don't know if anybody is because I think he is one of the bigger favorites. But yeah, he's older. And it sounds like this is his retirement fight. And he hasn't fought in like 2.5 years. It's about older fighter, long layoff, says he's retiring. Ooh. I don't know, dude. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, just been focused on grappling. Jack Lynch, 50-50. Yep. Yeah, dude, it's major, major fucking red flags because it's like, it doesn't mean that he won't win. But, because like matchup wise, yeah, I think it's going to be grappler versus grappler, and Striegel gets reversed so much, and Skelly's so good in scrambles. On paper, Skelly all day. But yeah, you look at the age, you look at return. IDK, dude. IDK. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a padded record, and man, he's really not good on the feet. Like, I'm not saying Skelly is fucking Wonder Boy. Like, he's not some fucking like dynamic world class. Like, what's he gonna do next? But he has decent fundamentals. Like, he has decent boxing fundamentals. He's pretty tough. Yeah. Lonte retirement fight didn't go well. Dobson didn't go well. Who else was it? Gustafson didn't go well. I mean, he's coming back, but still, man, whenever they say it, dude. Brunson said it's like it's not that when they retire, it's when they announce it. Like they already know ahead of time. There's just something about that where it's like they already know that they're 1 foot out the door. And they just kind of are and sometimes depending on the matchup, they can still pull it off and do the ride off into the sunset. But it's like, and you do have to take the opponent into consideration where it's like in a Cannonier Brunson situation, I should have known that. Like, you know, I don't know, man. Just hate hearing it. Just hate hearing it, man. It's like, just keep it. Just fucking don't say anything until after you fucking fight, dude. Or just do the fucking shit where nobody knows and you just drop your gloves in the octagon. That's the fucking hot shit. That's the hot shit, dude. That's the hot shit. Nobody sees. I mean, people kind of know. They suspect that you could be nearing the end. But fuck, dude, with all these, Andre Arlovski's fucking 43 years old. I know they can last a little longer at heavyweight, but still, dude, like, that's the hot shit, though, is like not saying anything and then winning the fight and then dropping your gloves and be like, that's it. That's it for me. Go out on a win. But it's like when you say it ahead of time, it's like you're already announcing, like, this is going to be it for me. I don't know, dude. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's always what I hope for. Like, I mean, and I am guilty of this, and I've admitted it. Like, I'm guilty of being an idealist sometimes, and like wanting the ideal scenario to play out. Like, the old guy's been going on for fight after fight after fight. When's it gonna be over? Like, is this gonna be the last one? Gets a win that you didn't expect him to, and then he drops the gloves. Be like, that's it, man. Especially if you're a former champ. Better than going out, better than just getting knocked into oblivion and then be like, yeah, I think this is it. Like, I think I'm just going to be forced to retire now. And I don't think that's always like the worst. Like, sometimes that is the smart way to go. But like, that's the best way to go out on a win, dude. If you know you're not going to continue, like. So, what was I going to say? Next fight, man. But yeah, that's a tough one, man. Like, that makes it a little more interesting. It's like, but like Striegel is 33. Like, Striegel's no spring chicken himself, and he's another guy. It's like, I mean, Skelly. Let's look at Skelly real quick, just while we're talking about it, man. We're not in any rush, are we? Like, yeah, I know he's had a long layoff, but like, Chad Skelly's been in the UFC for about 8 years, just about 8 years. And 2 of those years were a layoff, obviously. So it's like really been around for like 6, but still, let's lowball it. Let's say he's been around for 6 years. He doesn't have any like real killer wins. You know what I'm saying? Gritzmacher is probably his best win. I don't know if you want to say Maximo Blanco, Jordan Griffin. I don't know how much you want to fucking big up that win, but he has some decent losses too. Like Elkins and Bektic, especially Elkins, like 6 years ago. Like, that's not too bad, I guess. Elkins by decision. Knight, then I mean, the Knight isn't a super great look, but I mean, Skelly, he definitely has more experience. He definitely has more UFC experience. Striegel, he's only had one fight in the UFC, and he got knocked out by Saeed, but man, Saeed's a fucking beast. Like, you saw what he did to Cody Stamann. Like, that dude's fucking for real. So, like, yeah, I mean, that's not, you don't want to judge the guy like too harshly off of that, but at the same time, like someone else mentioned it, he's got a super padded record. Like, his best win is a dude that's like, I mean, the dude's 13-4. He's got to win against a guy that's 5-1, a guy that's 5-0. Like, those aren't terrible. You know, those aren't terrible wins, but yeah, I don't know, man. It is right now, dude. I tell you what, consuming my life right now. Nah, man, but I have made my pick, so yeah, it's out there now. It's out in the universe now. I'm not changing them. So yeah, it's an interesting fight though, man. Made even more interesting by the fact that it is apparently Chaz Skelly's fucking swan song. So yeah. Now Jessica Rose Clark and Egger, yeah, it's like I wouldn't say it's like low. It's like getting into like mid-level women's MMA, lower mid-level women's MMA, I would say. Yeah. I'll just tell you this one. Fuck. I'm picking Jessie Jess. I think she's gonna outpoint Egger to just outstrike her. I don't think Egger's trash, but I think Clark, you know, they're about the same. Like, I was gonna say, like, Clark is no spring chicken, man, but like neither is Egger. Like, and I think that Clark is overall the better fighter. She's definitely the better striker. So I see Jessie Jess winning decision. So there's your fucking free pick for me. Like, any of them aren't fucking free picks. Nah, this is another one, man. This is the headliner of the prelims, Benitez and Onama. This is going to be a divider. This is going to be one of the great Mecca dividers. It's a tricky one, dude. It's a really tricky one. There's a lot of hype on Onama. Benitez's stock has been higher before. I'll put it like that. He just got knocked out by Billy Quarantillo. He got stopped by Billy Quarantillo. From an accumulation of a lot of damage. He got stopped. He actually, like, you don't see it that often where the guy, like, Quarantillo had his back and was just hitting him from behind. You don't see stoppages from that position very often. But yeah, he got it. This is a tough one, man. It's tougher than, because a lot of people, this is one that's getting hyped a lot by cappers, dude. I'm not trying, I don't mean this disrespectfully, but this dude has been hyped up by some greasy cappers. I'm talking about Onama. So yeah, I think it's pretty close, man. I think this is another pretty close to a 50-50. Like, Benitez has so much more, like, not only experience but UFC experience. That doesn't mean he's going to win though. Like, Onama is a pretty damn good striker. He's got a good amount of power, and yeah, it's going to be close, man. This is going to be really close. And I think because it's going to take place on the feet, I imagine. Benitez doesn't really go for takedowns. I think if anybody does grapple, it's going to be Onama. But it's his first test, man. Like, you can say that Mason Jones is a test, but like, Jones is a prospect too. And like, Jones, you know, he's still a good prospect, but like, let's be honest, the dude is being overhyped a little bit. I still think he has potential to be a good fighter and like a good prospect, but like, the expectations were tempered with him, man. Like, he he has that really fucking close fight with what's his fuck Davis, right? And then another close one with a guy that's making his debut. I don't know, man. Like, I think that Benitez is a step up from that. I hate to say it. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Jones. Like, he's a good fighter, man, but he's green too. You know, Benitez is not green. He might not be the most durable, but I don't know, man. It's a close fucking fight. It's a real close fight. You can definitely make a case for Benitez winning this fight. So I don't know. See what happens, man. See who I pick. Supposedly, yes. I think so. I don't. Yeah, that's what Nick's saying. I think he's back in according to like the last stream. So yeah, I'm gonna go check that out. But as I understand it, yes, Rush is back in. So yeah, I think yeah, Benitez Onama, man, it's tough one. It's tricky. I could really see either guy getting knocked out, to be honest with you. Cool. Yeah, so I think this one that one's gonna be close. For the prelims, I'll say Angeliger Strader, Skelly Striegel, Belbita De Paula, and Onama Benitez. I feel like more. I'll say the majority of people will be on Pierce and Batista. I feel like more people will be on Chaz Skelly, although I think that might be close too. Some people might switch after hearing he's retiring. There's no way to know for sure, but yeah, I think Belbita DePala might be somewhat close. I think some people will pick DePala. Um, she seems like a live dog. Strader seems like a live dog. You know. Yeah. I think Onama started out as a dog too and got bet up to a favorite, if I'm not mistaken. Porter by submission is the prop of the week, says Lobby Queen. Yeah, so main card, man. Yeah, like it goes from one divider to another. So I think that the prelim headliner and the main card opener, I feel like those are going to be maybe the main event, but I feel like those two first ones are going to be the big ones, the really important ones. Buckley Alasan and Benitez Onama. Yeah, man. Buckley, God, Buckley and Alasan. You want to talk about a tough fucking pick, dude. Because I'm not going to say they're mirror matches because they do have different styles, but they're both guys that hit. Can you guys still hear me okay? Sorry, I set the phone down. I want to make sure the audio's still all right. But yeah, like, fuck. So Buckley's a little bit younger. He's a little bit taller and like bigger physically. Although Al Hassan is a big fucking dude. Like he's a big muscular dude that was I don't feel like he's gonna have a problem at 185. Like DeKiriko is a pretty tough dude, and he turned his lights out. Like DeKiriko was out. Like he was out, and then he like hit the fence, and then he like whoa, it was like a flash knockout, and he like woke back up. So yeah, man, like, but Buckley is a big dude, man. Like, he's bigger than Chaos Williams. He's another guy that like he fucking swings for the fences, man. He swings to fucking turn your lights out. I mean, Al Hassan does too. That's why this fight's crazy, because it's two knockout artists. Buckley has more overall experience, although he's younger. Um, he's been knocked out more. So I would say, I think it's fair to say that Buckley's taken more damage overall. But he does have more knockouts. If you ask me who has more power, it's pretty fucking close. You might say Al Hassan has more. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, Al Hassan's pretty fucking devastating when he fucking lands. Like, Buckley is too, though. Buckley hits really fucking hard. This is a tough fight to pick, dude. This is a really tough fight to pick. I don't think. I mean, Buckley is probably the better wrestler. In fact, I will say that Buckley is a better wrestler. Al Hassan has a judo background. I just versus wrestling, judo will usually lose to wrestling, just because it's like judo is all like it's mostly upper body and like hip tosses. If you consider that upper body, like I didn't take judo for that long, but we weren't doing any fucking single or double legs. It was fucking like throws and fucking hip tosses. So that's like you wrestling usually wins out there. So yeah, but I don't know how much of the fight's going to take place. I don't think it'll really get grappling heavy unless somebody gets hurt. And I honestly, I think if somebody gets hurt, they're just going to be get put to sleep. Like both of these dudes are so devastating. Like even if the guy doesn't get knocked out cold from the first one, if they get stunned to the point where he can't really tell what's going on, whoever it is, like if it's Buckley, if it's Alessandro, they will swing for the fences to get the finish. And I feel like one of them is just going to end up being starched. Like if it's Buckley, like he's going to be like stiff. If it's Alessandro, he's going to be fucking, starched. Like whoever loses is going to be knocked the fuck out. I really think that because like the way they fight, man, it's just I don't know, dude. It's like all this bottled energy. I don't see it ending in any other way but a knockout. Unless somebody gets hurt and turns it into a grapple fest. That's the only way. Like, I just don't see that happen. The way the way their finishing ability, I don't see that happening. I don't see it like the guy gets stunned and he dives for. I mean, maybe if Buckley gets hurt, he does that. Dives for an ankle. I don't think Alston will though. I've seen like both those guys. They both seem like they kind of just they get hurt and they just like, okay, I'm gonna go out on the shield if I go out. They get hurt and they just swing more. So I feel like if you got two guys that are like that, somebody goes down. We'll see though. Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it's getting out of the first round. Like I think like Buckley might knock Alston out in the first round, or Alston will do the same thing. Like Alston gassed pretty bad against what's his fuck Lazez, but I still feel like it's one of those things where even if they do get tired, like Buckley probably has better cardio, but like I don't know, man. I wouldn't call him like a crazy cardio machine or anything. I I don't think I think if it gets out of the first round, both of these guys are gonna get fucking tired, especially the way they fight. I like that Al Hassan is at Team Elevation, or yeah, Team Elevation. Um, but this is a tough one, man. This is a really, really tough pick. I don't know, dude. What do you think? This oatmeal raisin cookie here. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I feel like Buckley has a little bit better cardio, and Al Hassan has a little bit better chin. We'll see. Yeah, I think like maybe give Al Hassan like a slightly more chance of the first round KO, but if it gets out of the first round, Buckley's chances go up. Like for the gamblers out there, I'm sure like they're all. I mean, you guys are probably all already all over this. It's going to be the live bet Buckley after the first round if he makes it. I don't know if he'll make it though. Like it's tough to say, right? Because Al Hassan is only what his two. He has two losses, right? The fucking let me pull up his record. Yeah, he has two losses. He has the fucking he has the decision loss to Lazez and the KO loss to Chaos. Oh, and the decision loss to Malkoon, and the split loss to Artie Makhmedov. And I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah. So, well, let's get this out of the way. Buckley is not as good of a grappler as Akhmedov. I'll just go ahead and throw that out there. He got out wrestled by Malkoon. He got out wrestled by Akhmedov. He got knocked out by Chaos, and he got out grappled and outworked by Lazez. So it's not like he's never been to decision before, but he usually loses the decision. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not death gassing and getting finished. When he gets finished, and he's only been finished one time, it was like in 15 fucking seconds or however long that was. So yeah, I think maybe his I think Buckley has better cardio, but I don't think look in a situation like look at these fighters like Malkoon and Akhmedov. When Al Hassan's tired, they're still grappling with him. I think if he's tired with Buckley, I think they're still going to be banging. So I wouldn't be too shocked if one of them got knocked out. Like I think the Buckley's chances of getting the knockout go up, but like I don't know, man. I think that at 185, being at team elevation, I think that his cardio might be a little bit improved. It's hard to tell, man. It's hard to fucking tell with him, right? He had the one fight at middleweight with Malkoon, and he just got out grappled. But Malkoon just did that shit again. Granted, I think that Dobson is a fucking overhyped jobber. Ain't beat fucking nobody. So yeah, I think and yeah, Malcolm was the dog that I hit. FYI. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. I could see either one of these dudes getting sparked for real. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm sure that's what most people are gonna do. Like they'll be like, if like they already have in their heads, like, okay, if Buckley survives, if they see it getting to like 7 seconds, 6 seconds, like they'll probably start live betting that shit. Just for the odds. The odds that Alston will slow down. Because like it's like on paper, like Alston's never gotten a knockout outside the first round, and he's never lost. He's never won when he's gone to decision. But it's been a decision before. He's not getting finished late, so and he's like I said, he's probably going to decision with these guys because he's getting taken down a lot. I don't know if Buckley's gonna be doing that late if he survives. Maybe he will. Buckley strikes first though, man. Buckley fucking strikes first. I don't know. Gonna be a tough one. Everybody tell me who they have. Put it in the chat right now. I can't remember. I want to say maybe his second. That could just be a bold-faced lie, though. I don't know. Can't really remember. But I know he's had a full camp there. I feel like he may have cross-trained there before. Because I feel like he was at Fortis before, right? Wasn't he with Said Saud, is what I mean. I think he was with Saud. But I can't remember. Buckley, yeah, live bet Buckley. Yep. Yep. But I think that'll be a close one, man. That's I see that being 60-40 for one fight or the other as far as like the percentage of who's picking who. Miller and Mott is another tricky one. It's another tricky one, man. Miller, like, the dude just keeps hanging around, man. Hanging around and winning fights, too. Like, not even 2 years ago, he submitted Roosevelt Roberts. He just knocked out Ghost Pepper, Eric Gonzalez. Shout out to Eric Gonzalez. Yeah, man, Mata is a pretty hyped up prospect. Pull up his typology. So yeah, it's his first UFC fight. He did win his Contender Series fight. I watched that fight, dude. That I'm pretty sure it was Beltran too, man. That fight, I think that fight should have been stopped. I think that's the right fight. I might be thinking of a different fight. But yeah, now Mata has been knocked out a couple times. And it's against not the best competition. I do think that Mata is on the same level, maybe a little step up from Gonzalez. Not a huge step up, but I mean, they're kind of on the same level. So I don't know, man. It just I feel like Mata's more dangerous on the feet than Gonzalez. Um, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Miller's always live in the first round, dude. I mean, I know he knocked out Gonzalez in the second round, is like the beginning of the second round. So yeah, he's another dude. He's kind of a one round fighter. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting, man, because I feel like he could go. I mean, like Mata got knocked out by a dude named Robert Hale when he was. I mean, the guy's 11-5. Like, I guess he's not total trash, but like, that dude's kind of getting knocked out by nobody's. Like, I don't know, man. That's not a super great loss. He got knocked out by Antonio Carlos Ribeiro. He's like a BJJ guy. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. It's tough pick, dude. I mean, he doesn't like. Mata doesn't have a very high level of competition. He does have the win over Selecki. Like, that's a pretty good win. Like, Selecki and Lowry are like his best wins. So yeah, it's a big step up in competition, but like Jim Miller is pretty much the same fighter. Like, he's at the end of his career. He's pretty much, you know what you're gonna get from Miller. He's either gonna get the finish in the first round or he's probably gonna lose. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. Can't remember. General taking notes. I feel like Miller's trying to catch up for lost time from Linus. Yeah. Yeah, I was on Miller sub round one, but switched to Mata TKO round two. Miller, 38-year-old lightweight. Yeah. Brian taking notes. Fight doesn't go to decision. I think that's pretty good look. Mata's not the most durable. He's kind of a killer be killed guy. Now he has won decisions. Like, he's a pretty decent grappler too. Like, I think if he can survive the first round, like Miller might be the more dangerous submission artist, but I don't feel like, I don't know, man. He has gotten submitted a couple times. Like, I don't know though, dude. I think it's either, yeah, you say like Jim Miller by sub first round, or it's Mata by knockout. Because Mata, dude, he fucking swings hard. I don't know. Maybe he overswings and gets taken down a bunch by Miller. But like Miller's gas tank, I don't know, man. I don't fucking know. It's toughin'. Yep. Good stat. But yeah, definitely like I usually fade debuting fighters. You know. But check this out. I went back and watched that Gonzalez fight. Gonzalez almost knocked Miller the fuck out, dude. In the first round, where Miller's the most dangerous. Like I said, I think Mata might be that dude. I don't know, man. It's a tough pick. It's a really tough pick. He looked decent on. I don't know his belt. He didn't look like a fish out of water on the ground though. It's I think it's one of those things where he got subbed a couple times in his career a little earlier, and he's gotten a little better. I feel like he's one of those guys that's made improvements in his grappling, but I'm not really sure, man. So yeah, but that's I can see that being pretty damn close to 50-50, dude. In the Mecca, I can see some people being on Miller. I see a lot of people being on Mata. It'll be interesting, man. Where are we? Getting towards the top of the card, boys. Yeah, Parter, Panya, Penny. Parker Porter and Alan Badeau. Another like they're heavyweights in their mid-30s. You know, it's kind of low level heavyweight. I think that most people are going to be on Parker Porter. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. I think most people are going to be on Parker Porter. I think a few people might get greasy with Badeau, but I don't know, man. I don't know. Not too much to say about that. Dawkins and Pickett. I feel like a lot of people are going to be on Dawkins too. I could be wrong about that. I don't know, man. I feel like people are kind of high on Dawkins after the. I know the Holland fight was weird, but he looked. I think he looked better than a good amount of people thought he would in the Holland fight. And I think that, like, yeah, I know Pickett won his last fight against a debuting jobber that was being really overhyped. Like, I was on that one. I picked Jamie over Ugly Man Joe. But, like, Dawkins is so much better than Joseph Holmes. So I think most people are going to be on Dawkins. I'm on Dawkins myself, but yeah, man, that's not like a fucking 95% of the Mecca will be on Dawkins. Bet that. Main event time. Walker and Jamal Hill. I don't know how this one's going to be split. Initial feeling is the majority of people will be on Jamal Hill, but it's not going to be 100%. Some people are going to be on Johnny Walker for sure. I don't know how many, but some people will be. Yeah, it's definitely greasy. What, second round submission? When Badeau quits? All Brazilian parlay. So yeah, I mean, Walker is like he was fighting so different than we were used to see him fighting up until that point. Being with SBG in Ireland with Kavanaugh, like he was taking a much more he was fighting like more of an outfighter, like using a point fighting approach. I wonder if he takes that approach with Hill or not. Because Hill's he does it intelligently, but he's an aggressive fighter, man. He's pretty aggressive on the feet. Like he never like charges in like face first, but he's usually on the front foot like he's kind of like he doesn't fight like her, but he reminds me kind of like the way that Joanna pressures. Like, I don't know, maybe that's not good. I can think of a better example, but I'm just trying to think of like people that use intelligent pressure. He uses that really well. Walker is really dangerous, like with just like an explosive strike out of nowhere. I feel like that kind of unpredictability is something you can't count out. Like, I think that Ryan Spann should have beat him, but he fucking knocked him out because he's pretty opportunistic if you give him a little window because he is so fast and, like I said, explosive. So a flying knee, like a crazy, his elbows are really, really like, if I'm Jamal Hill's coach, I'm telling him to avoid the clinch with this dude at all fucking costs. That's where Johnny Walker is really fucking dangerous, if you ask me. That's how he knocked out Khalil Roundtree. That's how he knocked out Ryan Spann. And honestly, like those are probably his two best wins, right? He took a point fighting approach against Thiago Santos, who's another dangerous striker. Hill is, I mean, Maheta is not the Maheta that knocked out Blachowicz. He has lost a step. Unfortunately, I don't think he's quite the same guy. Just because of his, not because he's all of a sudden become chinny or something, but like he's just past his prime, and that knee injury, man, he just hasn't looked quite the same. And you can't like, it's only natural being that age and having a fucking major knee surgery. Like you're not going to come back and look, you're not going to be the same fighter. But yeah, I feel like more people than not will be on Hill though. Yep. Hey, that's a great Leafly review there. Indeed. Yep, I was reading that a little earlier. Or is it the All Bud one? Those are usually the ones I like to read. Dude, All Bud's reviews are a little fucking verbose though. Like they're a little like they'll say the same sentence like twice in a row, but they'll just say it like a little bit differently. It'll be the same sentence like worded slightly differently. It'll be like a fucking huge, like, I don't know, man. But I feel like sometimes they'll be a little bit more detailed than the Leafly reviews. But yeah. Yeah, man, it's a fucking ice cream cake's bomb. It's that fucking gelato and wedding cake and all that shit. It's all like Girl Scout cookie down to like OG Kush. I can't remember what OG Kush is like, haze and like Kush, like straight up Kush, I think. Yep, it is, man. That's the one. It's the Bible. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty damn good. Yeah, I use that in All Bud. Alternate. Sometimes I can't get the full descriptions on Leafly, but yeah, they're pretty good. Like their website's nice. It's a little bit more high quality than All Buds. Cube Head likes Walker. Walker by knockouts live as fuck, man. The fight that really impressed me with Hill was the Crute one. I was pretty fucking high on Jimmy Crute, man. I know that it was weird with Hill because the Craig fight kind of got people down on him a little bit. Some people, it got me down on him. And I figured Crute, like, he's a fucking good grappler. Like, if he gets Hill down, like, it's not going to be good. But He just fucking smoked him on the feet. I feel like if he would have stayed on the feet with Craig, he probably would have done the same. But like he was pretty he was pretty cocky in that fight. I would say overconfident. Like he was too cocky. Like, well, what are you doing, man? Like going in the fucking Paul Craig's guard. Like, nah, man, he's just gonna fuck you up, and that's what he did. But the Crute fight really opened my eyes. Like I said, I'm pretty high on Jimmy Crute, and for him to just put him away like that, like he had technically been knocked out before, but he had never been knocked out from blows to the head, like from concussive blows to the dome piece. Nah, he got that fucking peroneal nerve calf kick stoppage from Anthony Smith. But that was the first time he had just been knocked out, like on the feet. And it was technically a doctor stoppage in the Smith fight. Man, Walker has had such a fucking roller coaster of a UFC career, man. Because he's been around for a couple of years now, dude. I remember when he first came into the fucking UFC. Remember that Khalil Roundtree fight? So, yeah. No, I mean, Misha Serkinov's a good win, too. He has pretty decent losses and decent wins. Like I said, Spann hurt him on the feet. Corey Anderson knocked him out. And what was the fight? The one where he gets knocked out like 3 fucking times. It might have been this Silva Lopez fight. But his chin's a little bit, I'm not going to say it's complete glass, but Hill's going to test it. Walker still has a thing with not moving his head. I think that might cost him against Jamal Hill. So Nick Alexander's dying on the hill. General Ramirez says Johnny Walker. Nick Alexander is on the American. Jamal Hill. Man, I'm really looking forward to this week. Dude, looking at this card, going through it fight by fight, some of these are really fucking close, dude. It's a fight with a lot of either debuting guys or guys with one fight fighting dudes that are either old or just about to retire. AKA fucking sketchy as shit. Skelly Striegel is like that. Miller Mata is like that. I guess those are the only two. So maybe it's not filled with that, but a couple of those. And you got some low level fights. I don't know. The toughest ones. The closest fights to me. These are the closest fights to me on paper. Buckley Al-Hassan, Benitez Onama, and Helliger and Strader. Those are the 3 closest to me, the closest matchups. Now I could be totally wrong and just like be counting some guys out, but to me those seem like the ones that are the tightest. Yeah, he's deceivingly fast. It's like he doesn't look. It's weird. Like doesn't look like this like blinding speed, but all of a sudden he's just there. I think it's because it's not super flashy. I think that's what it's not, because it's not super flashy. It's just really effective. Like it wasn't anything fancy. It was just a straight left and crude. It just fucking crumpled him, dude. Nice. And I'm sure they've never fucking like once actually looked at it. They probably didn't even know they probably don't even know they're in there. That's funny. So yeah, dude. I think those are the three closest. I think Benitez Onama, the main card opener, and actually Miller Mata too. That's another one that's pretty fucking close on paper. But yeah, and Helliger Strader should be a good one. So yeah, man, I might do a little weigh in stream. I might do a little weigh in stream. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. He does, man. He's really good at parrying. He's really good at distance management. He closes the distance really fucking quick, deceptively quick. And yeah, he's just got good. He's really fast and it's just powerful tight boxing. He's got a nice right hook too, man. His right hook, left hand, right hook. I feel like he does it. He'll alternate. Like he'll throw one first and then another one first. Like he'll throw the right hand left hook and then he'll throw the left hook right hand, or the left hand right hook. Excuse me. Yeah, he's southpaw. So yeah, he's got a good lead right hook, and his left hand is fucking powerful. It's kind of like a cross, man. He kind of throws it just fucking straight. It's not as much of an over, like he's kind of an overhand, but it's a pretty fucking straight punch. Got some serious fucking pop on it. Damn right. You damn right. Yeah, boys, that's I mean, that's about all I got for the card itself. Man, I don't know what's gonna happen this week, dude, but Team Two's got to bounce back. So Team Two, Cabbage, Touch, Cardone, Trapini. If you're back on Team Two, if you're on Team Two, man, like I said, whether you like me or not, just fucking make good picks. And let's whoop Team One's ass this week, dude. We want to be the ones not having to worry about voting people out. You want to know that we won? We can just kick back and watch Team One get crazy with each other, you know? So yeah, man, just trust your instincts, do your tape study, make your picks. Most people have already made their picks anyway, but yeah, man, let's go Team Two. Let's get this shit done, man. Talking to myself too. I mean, I'm part of the reason we didn't win last week. Let's be honest. Like I was one of the lowest scores. You know, dragged us down, man. It's not going to happen this week. Feel good about my picks, and yeah, dude, excited. Feel fortunate to be back in the Mecca, and I'm gonna make the most of it for sure. So I think. Yep, it's high fucking time, man. So yeah, I don't. I have a few underdogs, but I don't have that many. I'll say that. Yeah, like I feel like there could be some that kind of come out of nowhere, but I only have but a few dogs. See how it goes, dude. But I think that's gonna be it for this one, man. I'm not gonna stream for too long. I just want to come on here. I did have a little bit of crow to eat from 271. Yeah, man, I do another dude. Huge shout out and thank you to my team, Team Two, and everyone that saved me in the vote, and also fucking the patron saint of alcohol, drunken boxing. You're a real one, dude. I appreciate it. Let's fucking go, Team Two. Let's get this shit done, man. I'm talking to myself too. Let's fucking do this shit. But yeah, I'm pumped about the Mecca, dude. I know y'all are too, man. It's getting close, boys. Weigh-ins are tomorrow. I probably will do a weigh-in stream. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of react to the weigh-ins. And yeah, I think I'll do the same thing I did last week. I probably won't I might give my picks, like which side I'm on, but I won't. I'm not going to give any. I think this week is going to come down to a lot of methods and rounds. Like, I think there's going to be some that like may surprise some people pick wise, but there's a lot of these where some of these dogs might look live, but people are still going to be mostly on one side. That's how I feel like it's going to go. But I don't know, man. It could be one of those weeks where the person that takes the most chances wins. You know, depends on your strategy, man. Sometimes playing it safe can bite you in the ass, but sometimes it can, you know, it's risky, man. Some people like playing that risky strategy, like that fucking go hard or go home. But sometimes you go home. So yeah, man, we'll see what happens. I'm excited though. Shit, it's gonna be day after tomorrow, so everyone get their tape study done, get your picks in. Don't fucking stress Arc out over the fucking everyone get in the fucking game. I mean, there's no excuses now, man. You know what the deal is. You have the Tapology. You don't have to lock your picks in. Just get in the fucking game, and then you know you can make your picks 5 minutes before the shit locks. But so you don't leave Arc wondering what the fuck is going on. But yeah, man. Best of luck to everybody in the Mecca this week. Season 6 has been wild so far. This is only the second week, man. So yeah, let's see what happened. Cheesecake, nice. I'm trying to think of the last time I had to go without for that long. Really irritable the first couple days. And then I just get real like I don't know. Almost like obsessively productive into like certain things. You know what I mean? Because I'll get like antsy, kind of like when a person like quits smoking cigarettes or something, or just like they just need something to do to like I don't know. So like, I'll get like I don't know. I don't want to think about it honestly. It sucks. No, but yeah, it's I mean it's not nothing too crazy. It's not. Some people don't believe it, but like you don't. I mean, everyone that's like smokes knows it's like you don't really get like physical withdrawals. It's like psychological. It's like I'm a little irritable. Like I'm, you know, but that's it. You don't get like dope sick or anything. But yeah, it's definitely not fun. I'll say that. Shit's way less fun. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the last time it was for a job. Yeah, dude, when I worked for this pest control company, like, fuck, dude, this is like 7 or 8 years ago. They random tested you, but uh, they had a pre-employment one too. So I quit for like a couple weeks for that. Long enough to where I felt comfortable enough doing the detox, like the liquid detox, and fucking I passed it. But I was smoking like the fucking like for the first or second day. But yeah, it was that was last time I think. Yeah, and it's not like I'm not productive around here. Like I do my shit that I'm supposed to do, but like when I would normally like do my chores or whatever the fuck I have to do and then like sit down to like take a break and I'd smoke, it's like, okay, well, I know that I can't smoke. So to distract me, I'm gonna like yeah, I get into like projects and shit that I've been putting off and stuff and like I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty funny. That's what happens to me. Yeah, that's kind of man, I'm like what I used to do is get really fucking political. Like I used to like look at like all the kinds I used to go to like what I would watch like C-SPAN and shit. Like just obsessively. Like I just watch C-SPAN. Just be like, what's going on here? What's going on in this fucking, assembly here? It's weird. I'll just like nerd out on like random boring shit. Like I don't know, it's weird, man. It's weird. Cause like when I get stoned and like I wanna like nerd out into something like besides watching TV or movies or music, like it'll be something like interesting, but like if I'm not, I'll like go down these rabbit holes of just like boring shit that I would normally just like not be interested. It's really weird, dude. I don't really know how to describe it, but that kind of shit happens. Yeah, definitely, dude. Definitely. That yeah, it's nah, man. Because I don't do that anymore because I'm not political, but like I yeah, dude. Yeah. It's much better when I'm just fucking poofed out. Yeah, dude. I'm trying to think what I was gonna say. Uh, yeah, I'm pretty tired, man. I didn't fucking sleep too good last night. So I'm kinda running on fumes a little bit. But I made my picks last night, like yesterday evening. Let's see what the odds are right now. UFC odds. If you're not in the Mecca and you feel like commenting, who's your most confident pick? Who's your least confident pick? What the fuck is this? Okay, here we go. One of the best fight odds still have these fucking canceled fights up. That's fucking annoying. So the biggest favorites on this card, god damn, Jonathan Pierce is the biggest favorite on this card by a lot. pretty close behind, and second is Mario Batista. And yeah, and Helliger, Porter's another big favorite. Jamal Hill's a pretty sizable favorite. Jamal Hill and Angeliger are about the same, about 240, 250. Well, Angeliger's a little more. He's up to like 295 on Unibet. But yeah, the biggest one is Pierce. Yeah. Hey, you too, man. Yeah, good vibes for sure, dude. So yeah, dude, I don't know. This is a fucking tricky card, man. This is a tricky card. I feel like it's one where a lot of people are going to go the same. There's going to be a lot of similar scores, and then there are going to be a few people that like stand out. Like I feel like last week was one where a lot of people did well. Like there were a lot of high scores. I feel like it's not going to be quite like that for some reason. Like I feel like it's going to be closer, no matter which team wins or loses. I think we're going to win this week, but I feel like it's going to be a closer score, and I feel like it's going to be a lower score overall. That's my kind of prediction. My prediction for week 2 of the Mecca, Team 2 is going to win by a smaller margin, and there's only going to be a few people that really, really stand above the pack. That's my prediction for this week. Nick says Batista is the most confident. Definitely, man. Definitely. I feel like it could be one of those where everyone's kind of on the same, and everyone could do like really well, and it's just like a few rounds here and there that separate it, or everyone's going to be going the same way except for a few people, and the few people that do go the other way are going to fucking kill it. I feel like that could happen. There's a number of different possibilities, man. We can just all we can do is speculate on it until it happens. But I feel like most people have already made their minds up. Some people wait until after the weigh-ins. I have tried to do that before, and I don't know, man. I don't like doing that. I don't like switching picks. I said this early in the stream. I don't like switching picks for the weigh-ins. I just don't. I don't know. I'm like, well, I was gonna pick this because, I mean, hey, it bit me in the ass last weekend, man. I should have fucking done that with Knight. Shout out to everybody that was that was on that early. I was like, hey, this weight miss. I should have known. But I think that will just about do it, man. Yeah, I feel like 3 times out of 4, 4 times out of 5, whatever. It doesn't go well for me. Yeah, we'll see. But I appreciate everybody stopping by, man. This is just a little impromptu stream. Had to eat some crow. Had to, wanted to talk about the Mecca, thank my team, and drunken boxing, and yeah, man. Looking forward to this week. Best of luck to everybody, all the Mecca competitors. Whether we get along or don't, hey man, we'll see what the fuck happens. Go Team 2. We're gonna fucking win this week, man. For real. We're gonna do this shit. Yep. I think that's all I got, boys. But yeah, all the usual suspects. You know who you are, man. Thanks for showing your boy support. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. Bots too. Keep on coming, man. Keep giving me the fucking attention. I'll block your ass. I got a block for you. Dookie chopping. All right, boys. I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good one. I'll see you around. Like I said, I'll probably stream. I'll probably do a weigh-in stream tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. I'll put it in the fucking group chats and stuff. But yeah, dude, y'all have a good one. Yeah, shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to everybody in the Mecca. Best of luck to everyone in the Mecca, especially Team 2. And yeah, dude, I will. I'll let you know if I don't, but I probably will, man. So I hope to catch y'all on the flip side, and y'all have a good one. Peace.